Hi, gig manure. What's going on? Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks like you and I who maybe have a job or maybe don't have a job, just want to have a little side business, and they like to have something else on the side besides what you got going on. I have folks like you to do just that. So if you've been thinking about it, if you're serious or curious, or you just want to bring in a little bit more income into your household, and you've been wanting it to be flexible, then go to sidegigshawn.com and let's see if it's a fit for you. And let's get in touch with each other. So, with that, are you ready or are you ready? Um, there was a time that I really wanted to win, right? I wanted to win an argument. I wanted to be the one that, they said, oh, yeah, you were right, right? I wanted to be right. And sometimes I actually do remember, sometimes I tried very hard to prove that I was right. And when I look back now, um, didn't really matter. I don't know if you've ever been in that spot before, in that situation before. If you have, drop a one in the comments so I don't feel so alone. Love. But um, I have realized over the years, um, especially late years, but I have realized that not every battle needs to be won. Not every argument needs to be won. Some arguments are like endless, like they won't ever end. I don't know if you've ever been in, hopefully you haven't, but if you've ever been in an argument that felt like it this will never end. We're going in circles or you know what whatever, but this argument will just drop a two in the comments if that's the case. Jess Colonel. Oh my goodness. Um, so I don't really like profanity and stuff like that. So anybody who shows up with that on my lives or channel, it's just an immediate block. I just block. So for those of you who are on YouTube, consider subscribing, hitting that bell button. I love saying that. So nice try, Jared. So not every argument needs to be won. Some of them are endless, and some of them um, they're pointless. It really is, and not every battle needs to be won. And here's the thing: in a world where there's so much chaos and there's so much disagreements and there's just so much, right? Here's one thing that may help out. True wisdom comes um, comes to those who know when to stop or when to ignore, when to just walk away. You know, there's a saying, "Hey, he who walks away gets to fight another day." Right? So, so it's best to walk away sometimes, a lot of times. And here's the thing: The good book even says it. Don't argue with a fool. Why would you sit there and argue with a fool when you know you're not going to get anywhere? You literally are not going to get anywhere. You're going to get exhausted. So there is a power, there's some magic in ignoring things and phrases and arguments and battles and relationships. There's a magic. There's a wisdom in that. Hey, I'm stepping away. I'm walking away, and it's not for me. Likey, what's up on YouTube? I see you. Hey, you guys on YouTube, consider following. Hitting that bell button. If you are joining me on YouTube, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, hopefully it won't be your last time. And consider subscribing. I'm pretty awesome. I'll tell you all thing myself how awesome I am. Consider subscribing. And actually, I recommend that you connect with me on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. I make it simple, right? So back to the conversation we were having. Said, hey, I started this live by saying I remember times where I would fight to win the argument. I would fight to prove I was right. And now when I look back, I get exhausted just thinking about it. Sometimes I know you're in the heat of the moment. Maybe the ego and the pride is boiling up, and it's just you gotta prove. But I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't do much, right? At the end, even if you won, um, what's the prize, right? You got to really consider that. So the next time you want to react or even respond, I want you to take a pause and evaluate the power of ignoring and walking away. And if it fits in, most likely it will, um, apply it. Apply it well. With that, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. Hey, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, if you got value and you feel like somebody else could also get some value, then why not share it? Tag them. It's a safe zone. And share away. So, with that, listen, if you're not following me, if you're not connected with me, why not? Let's go. Connect with me on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. With that, I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who went from corporate America to an online gigpreneur. Who knew? Not me, that's for sure. And I got redirected to this whole gig economy space. And now I help folks like you and I to start a side business using the online space, and we use social media to grow it. Listen, if you've ever been thinking about adding a little extra to your income, let's go. Go to sidegigsean.com and let's connect. Let's connect. Let's see if this is a fit for you. And with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.